Yo, what is going on, guys? Houndish here, and thank you very much for dropping by for another match time episode. Playing some more Destiny Crucible right here, and we're actually playing Clash, which, yeah, has been a lot more fun recently. Since the player base for the game has kind of improved, I've noticed that Clash has become a lot more intense and a lot more fun to play. You tend to get the teams standing off against each other using kind of blocking points, similar to what we're doing right here. But either way, I'm in this game with a couple of good friends and clanmates, J-Dog and Trojan. And yeah, this is actually a really good gameplay. I'll tell you why. A couple of reasons. We do lose this gameplay, which makes it kind of interesting, and it's very intense. So it's probably one of the first losses that I've actually posted. But we're also 3 on 6 in this game. There's 3 of us and 6 of them. We did have another random on our team, but he seemed to quit pretty quick at the start of the game. Probably got a bit frustrated. Maybe he got kicked. Either way, we ended up 3 on 6. So what I was saying to the guys right here is we need to hold back along this back wall where we are, use these blocking points, and it's a little bit bitchy in general as a way of playing the game, you know, kind of staying back and letting them keep come to you, but that's actually how we ended up holding our own in this one. Yeah, because it gives us a good advantage. We've got a kind of a bit of a range to see them coming, and we've got multiples of us to do damage to them, which is definitely an important thing in Destiny Crucible. So either way, this is a nice intense game. And finally, while I'm talking about the gameplay, you'll notice in the title it says 48 kills question mark. Well, I do actually get 48 kills in this round. It's the most kills I've ever got in a Destiny game. You know, partly because there's 3 of us and 6 of them, so there's a lot of people to be killing, especially with a good bit of team support, which I definitely did get from these guys in the clan. So yeah, thank you to those guys very much for doing this. And they're kind of new to Destiny Crucible as well. Haven't played, you know, loads of it yet. So this is a very intense game, and what we've been doing is kind of training up a little bit, and you know, games like this are really good for that. So yeah, either way, it's a very intense gameplay, and I hope you guys do enjoy it despite the fact that we lose, but we are head to head pretty much for the whole game. Right, so anyway, I thought what I would do now is talk a tiny bit about kind of my setup right here, what I'm actually using in these games, because the past couple of games in particular, and in general, I kind of have a similar structure to my setup. You know, maybe a couple of differences, but still. So right here, I'm using the Invective shotgun. I've said this quite a few times. It is my favourite shotgun, probably my favourite secondary weapon in general. If I'm going to use anything else, it's definitely a sniper for me, but that generally is saying that I'm going to have a lesser kind of aggressive game, trying to hold off, pick up some KD, pick up some kill streaks or whatever. So yeah, either way, this is my more typical loadout with the shotgun right here. I love to get up in the face and shot him. I like staying quiet around corners like this as well when there's 2 or 3 of them, and it makes no sense at all to be pushing out. As you can see, get absolutely hit on them by them guys. But yeah, so this auto rifle you're seeing right here is a Shadow Price auto rifle. Now there's kind of something important about this weapon, to me at least. It is actually the very first weapon that you see in the Vanguard Quartermaster. So it's one of them weapons that a lot of you guys can get up. I think the Vanguard Quartermaster, you had to have some kind of code that came with the pre-order. I'm not entirely sure about that, but everybody in the game seems to have it, so I don't think you need to worry about that one too much. But yeah, what I've been using a lot of the time is auto rifles, along the lines of the Galahad's Shingen rifles, and then later on, once I got to Crucible rank 3, I bought myself a Grim Citizen auto rifle, which, you know, is one of my favourite weapons. It's absolutely awesome. It's a really cool weapon, and it's basically the same thing as this, even though it looks a lot cooler. But yeah, the important thing about this, either way, is the rate of fire and the stability. For me, being an auto rifle player, you know, it's great. Check this out as well. Look at that. Was that Blade Dancer, or was he just sprinting? I think, I do not know, but he looked like a Blade Dancer. I don't think I'd have quite taken him down so easy, but still. So yeah, as you can see from this weapon, a lot of the time I'm managing to get headshots with it. It's really nice to kind of line up and get more high accuracy kills, and with the fire rate being pretty balanced. And that's the thing that, you know, a lot of people use the Soros regime for in this game. You get very lucky there, incredibly lucky when I pick off that second guy, I think Elroy OGC. Yeah, because, you know, he's not a bad player or anything like that. He's pretty decent, so. And then a couple more kills here with a lot of support, I would like to say. But yeah, the cool thing about the Shadow Price, either way, is that the balance of the fire rate and the stability is absolutely perfect for me. It allows me to just get headshots like crazy on Guardians, you know. With the auto fire as well, you don't have to kind of re-acquisite your aim too much. You just hold down that automatic fire. And a lot of the time, kind of recoil I've noticed in this game doesn't increase massively as you hold down your kind of fire rate and let the weapon fire out. It doesn't really change it that much, you know, not in a realistic sense at all. Not that the gunplay in this game is realistic, obviously, with everyone taking, you know, a full clip to kill most of the time. But yeah, either way, that's why I really love this Shadow Price. It's just really balanced, really steady weapon. So that's kind of my main reason for that. And it's, yeah, it's a little bit annoying as well. I actually got given the Shadow Price. I haven't bought anything from the Crucible Quartermaster, but I've managed to be given 2 or 3 of his weapons over kind of the course of the game for me. But yeah, so I kind of spent a lot of money on the Grim Citizen, which is pretty much the same weapon as this. I'm not going to kind of go into the perks of the weapon, you know, like some of them have grenade cooldown for final kills, final bullets in the clip do more damage, all that kind of stuff. I don't generally pay too much attention to it, although it probably does have a kind of reasonable influence on my playing, because that's probably the reason that I like the weapons I've got, is because I have some kind of perk system, but it's not something that I kind of focus on when I build the loadout either way. I just experiment until I like it. So yeah, the Shadow Price right here, definitely recommend it for you guys if you play a lot of Crucible and you like your auto rifles, and you know, if you're trying to get your aim a little bit better, Shadow Price is definitely a good one. So yeah, either way, I'm back on Twilight Gap right here. Posted a couple of gameplays of this one only a couple of weeks back, and I was saying all the kind of crazy games I seem to have seem to always be on Twilight Gap, and yet again here I am managing to have the most kills I've ever got in a game on Twilight Gap. But I think the structure of this map is just really nice. The kind of spacing, it's a balance between open spaces. The spaces are kind of medium sized, so they're not really close. Like, you know, you don't have to always be going around the corner with a shotty, or, you know, really got your aim perfect. There's a little bit of space to kind of think and kind of get a grip of where people are, but there's a lot of blocking at the same time. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixture, but I definitely love this map. It just has a really amazing flow. But having this game last night, I was very pleased, because it also means I managed to get the most kills out of my friends on the leaderboards, because it's kind of been a little mini objective for me. I sometimes have a look and I'm like, oh, this person's got this, and I've got some really good Destiny players in my friends list as well. Some of you guys are in my friends list, so you'll know for yourselves. And then a lot of kind of older friends I've known for a time as well are very good at a lot of different games. So either way, quite proud to now have the most kills in any Destiny Crucible game out of my friends list. And as well as that, just as I was saying in my Xur update the other day, on Friday, sorry, yeah, last week I managed to pick up 3 exotic bounties in 1 week. And now I've got Bad Juju, the pulse rifle. I had to pick up, it said 10,000 Guardian kills, but a lot of you guys will know that that's some kind of point system, so yeah, either way. But I'll get a nice multi-kill right there at the end, and then finally Elroy picks me off, finishes my streak so I don't get 6 kills. But there you go, guys. Anyway, it was a really intense game. As you can see, for pretty much the whole of it, we were neck to neck on that scoreboard. So it was really fun, you know, and I really enjoyed myself. And this was the point where I said, I swear I got a lot of kills in that round. And then it come up and I literally was like, oh my god, can't believe I got that many kills. I mean, I definitely got lucky and had a lot of support from my teammates right there. And if these other guys didn't join, not to be offensive, we may have won that just because we were holding off, and those guys obviously weren't doing that with us. But still, there you go, guys. I hope you have enjoyed seeing this gameplay, and if you have, please drop me a like and a comment down below. I thank you very much for dropping by as usual, and I'll see you in the next video. So for now, you guys take it easy and peace out. Goodbye.